So- all right, there we go.
Oh, we're already recording. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to stop it? Or
Yeah,
like,
let's, great. Okay, we got Gary. Thanks for logging in, Gary. We're gonna hang around here and chit chat for a few minutes, and then we'll get started. And oh, and you have candle too. I didn't notice the candle. That's amazing.
I know my girlfriend gave it to me. Well, not my girlfriend, a friend of mine years ago.
Yeah,
Um, and Pendo.
yeah,
Um, she's a neighbor friend, doctor who lives
yeah,
downstreet.
yeah.
And the aroma. I wish you could be here. It is just amazing, and came in this beautiful box.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I I
Mm-hmm.
think she got it at Gumps. Do you know there's a Gumps now at
Gumps. Huh. I haven't heard
there's
that in a
yeah,
long time.
I know there's a Gumps now at one of our shopping centers. Yeah,
Huh.
City Center. Oh, really? Okay. City Creek has a Gumps.
Well,
It
that's
looks like
interesting.
some. Yeah, I know. I thought, well,
They
good
must
luck.
be because I mean we growing up and we used to go to in San Francisco on the holidays and just
Right.
kind of walk around and look, but it hasn't been around for many, many years. They closed that many, many years ago.
Oh, really? That closed in San Francisco?
Yeah, it hasn't been there for years.
Oh, I loved it there. I love that
But
store.
I'm glad that I'm glad that they're around. So that's
Ah,
good.
well, yeah, I don't know. Because I said to my daughter, "Do you know there's a Gumps there?" She says, "I think it's a pop-up." And I said, "Well, it could
Ah,
be. Maybe just
interesting.
here for the holidays."
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, this
We got a
Marianne's.
couple more minutes.
Okay.
It's just as we're recording this, so a lot of people watch the show Marguerite on their own time.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you
So
know,
are
the
we
fact that we
going,
don't
are
have a
we looking
million,
here?
well, the fact that we don't have a million people logging on in this instant doesn't mean, no, a lot of people don't see it. I mean, a lot of people watch the recording
Okay.
afterward because we sent the link out in the newsletter and
Okay.
all that jazz. So,
Okay.
you know,
Just tell me when.
a couple more minutes here. And yeah, we're gonna start. I'll just start talking about the items that I chose for the December box, which I think everyone should have by now. And then I'll introduce you, and then we'll just roll right into it. The olive oil bottle looks great, and you got the second box yesterday, so that's great.
Yeah. I'll get
So
that
that
one
didn't
today.
that didn't.
This- I'm glad it came because otherwise I had to use all of the pea soup
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
the lentils
Hmm.
and what was the other chickpeas? Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise known as chechi beans.
Yeah, chickpea.
Hmm. Well, we can start now. Um, okay. Well, this is our second cooking show for Tastily Monthly with Marguerite Henderson. Thank you, Marguerite, chef extraordinaire, cookbook author, TV spot specialist, and you also did radio. And so that's we're so lucky to have you.
No,
And
thank you.
yeah, and so yeah, this will be about 30 minutes or so. And then the reason we do these cooking shows is because the customers like you get 6 items every month, and sometimes they don't know
What you do with them?
how to use them all the time. And some of them, like the biscotti, which you have a biscotti box,
Okay.
um, that's self-explanatory. But other stuff, not so easy. And so this month we have the biscotti, and that's the big box there to Marguerite's left. The Massini is the brand there, and then all the way in the bottom right hand of the screen is a nocciolata, which is a hazelnut chocolate
Yeah.
spread. Um, people would mostly recognize that product under Nutella, which is sort of took over the world. But of course, there are many small brands that are much better, and that's one of them. And then the country mustard, which is that little cute jar. Um, and that's one of my favorite mustards that I've ever eaten, and great spices and a great texture. And then the jar of sauce, you can see the red jar there. That's a sweet pepper and tomato sauce. Um, and that's from Basilicata, which is an area, Marguerite, that I actually visited, and fascinating. A lot of Greek history. And so, you know, I don't include a lot of products from Basilicata, not because for any particular reason, but I found that area totally fascinating, and that sauce is from there. And then the final item, I believe, would be the sort of soup kit, and that would be kind of a hearty soup for the winter, beans, spices, all kinds of good stuff, lentils, chickpeas, among many other things. And I know you're gonna show us some great recipes um, with these items.
Yep.
So, and
Okay.
we're recording this, and so for people who don't can't watch it or want to watch it again, it'll be available in the newsletter. We'll have a link, and then we'll also put it on the website on the page called Taste Italy Media. It's at the very bottom of the website. You'll see it. Click on it, and you'll see the cooking shows. So, Marguerite,
Okay, so we're
what
gonna
do you
get
think?
started here. So I'm gonna start with the soup, and this is the perfect winter soup.
Hmm.
It's hearty. It takes about, I would say, 45 to 50 minutes
Hmm.
to cook.
Hmm.
So give yourself some time. It's not a quickie.
Hmm.
But what you find in here are chickpeas, whole peas, red lentils, and California lentils. So
Mm.
I have taken I had a container to use to cook with. I took
Hmm.
half of it and cooked the soup already, but the other
Hmm.
half I put in a bowl of some chicken broth just
Hmm.
to soften it, and it won't take so long to cook. Okay, so just a little chicken broth. So we're going to start with olive oil,
Hmm.
and you can use butter if you'd like, but I think olive oil gives it a better flavor. And then we have to make what we call is a mirepoix.
Hmm.
It's a combination of carrots, celery, and onions and garlic.
Mm.
And that is, oh, that was pan was hot. Um,
Hmm.
so this is what this is called, a mirepoix. So you can buy it already pre-made
So in some
in
stores, yeah, it's
containers.
already cut. Hmm.
That's already pre-cut.
Yeah.
So it's carrots, celery, onions. I used red onions,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
I'm gonna throw that in there.
Hmm. Hmm.
Gonna sizzle a little bit. So if we have a time restriction here, so I'm going to kind of speed it up. So
Sure.
once the carrots and the celery are softened, and it has
Hmm.
an aroma, you don't definitely try keep it from burning.
Yeah. I mean, you don't
And
want to burn the garlic either, right? I mean, you want
yeah,
it to be,
right. Okay, so we don't want to
I like it just
overdo it.
before it gets brown. Hmm.
So yeah, this is the way you start a lot of pasta sauces too.
Yeah,
And a
sure.
lot of French cooking uses this. So it's a
Hmm.
three or four actually
Hmm.
using the garlic.
Hmm.
And so it always makes a difference to your soups or stews. So it's,
Yeah,
it's Mirepoix. So it's a
French.
mirepoix.
Hmm.
And I think if you're cooking 101, you should learn how to make this. Okay.
Right.
So so I have the celery, carrots, and onions here. And then my little garlic was fell off the tray.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm just going to pretend this is, you want to wait about 5 to 8 minutes just till it softens. So
Hmm.
I'm going to add the liquid and
Hmm.
the dried,
And that was chicken broth. Hmm.
yeah, that was chicken broth, um, lentils and chickpeas
Hmm.
and all the good ingredients. So I only, that is half of that
that
package.
that little soup package, Marguerite, makes a lot of
That
soup.
it does. So you don't need to use, you could use this twice.
Oh,
And
easily.
so I made enough with half a package to fill this whole pan with a beauty shot. So this is called a beauty shot. You,
Yeah.
when you're doing TV, you always have to have the final
Final result.
product ready for the camera so that people are enticed to watch it. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
thought, oh, I can make that. That
And
looks
eat it.
so good. So
Hmm.
this is the beauty shot. Okay. So at this point, you just cover it and you want to let it cook about 30, 35 minutes. Okay.
Hmm.
So until when you taste
It's on
it,
a low heat, Marguerite, right?
yeah, it's on low heat. I don't want to boil it. So at
Right.
this point, but I do have some that I made earlier. So I'm going to just show you that, what it's supposed to look like. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're at this point where let's pretend it's
Yeah.
softened. So we're going to add some more chicken broth because it's going to expand. So it's about
Yeah.
2 more cups of chicken broth. You can use beef broth if you like, but chicken and these chickpeas go best together. So
Sure.
again, we're going to cover it and let's bring that to a boil.
Hmm.
And then when that is softened after about 35, 40 minutes, we're going to add what we call, so I don't know if a lot of people cook with this, but it's called broccoli rabe, R-A-B-E, broccoli rabe, or rapini,
Right. Right.
R-A-P-I-N-I.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's, you steam this if you're cooking it as a vegetable, and it's usually served with like white beans, like cannellini beans,
Right.
and olive oil, salt, and pepper. It does come from California. We are able to get it here. I'm in Salt Lake City and I could get it at Whole Foods.
Hmm.
And it's about $4 a bunch, but it just adds so much. I make rapini with Italian sausage, and
Hmm.
toss it with orecchiette pasta.
Yeah.
That's a classic pasta
Sure.
dish.
No, Marguerite, I have a question. What
Yeah.
what if what if someone couldn't get the broccoli
Yeah.
raw?
So you can use spinach or broccoli or a combination of both.
Right.
Then you pretty much have rapini.
Right.
Okay.
The
So
rapini would be probably a little
it has more flavor.
well, it's more flavor, but I also say it has it's more fibrous. In other words,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
spinach would cook almost immediately, whereas
Yeah.
the broccoli raw
Yeah.
would take a little more.
These leaves are a little bit more sturdy. You know, they
Right.
have a little bit more
Right.
body to them.
It's not quite kale, but it's not spinach.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But boy, if there's one thing I don't cook with, it's kale.
Right. Yeah.
I
Probably
don't like it
it's
at all.
difficult. I know.
So they do have these little blossoms that look like broccoli. So that's
Hmm.
what,
Hmm.
if you see these, you've got rapini, and it has
Yeah.
so much flavor. So, okay, so this is going to sit for a while and it's going to come to a boil. I'm going to put the dessert in the oven. So
Mm.
we have
Oh, I forgot to
this,
introduce that one product, Marguerite, the
the
panforte.
panforte. Okay.
Love it. Amazing.
So it's actually called panforte margarita.
Hmm.
Thank you.
You're
So I'm
welcome.
going to, it's really, I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty dense. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
stick it in the oven for about 10 minutes and soften it. And then we're
Mhm.
going to transform it into a really pretty dessert.
Yeah.
So let's get this in the oven.
Hmm. And Marguerite, I personally, I've never warmed or softened it, so I think that idea is kind of interesting. You don't have to, like, because when I'll do it at home, I have it's actually here in the kitchen, but I have a very small marble square cutting board in it. The panforte fits right in it, and I get a
Oh,
big knife, and I just cut it into
you cut it up into small
slices.
pieces. Huh.
Yeah, that's how I do it, but I'm curious to see how what you're gonna do.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna cut it in fourths.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna put a scoop of ice cream on top of it.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna use the sauce,
Ocholata.
the chocolate
Mm-hmm.
sauce, yeah.
Hmm.
Which I tasted the other night and it was delicious. And
Of
it's,
course.
yeah, you don't really have to, it's already softened, so you don't have to put it in the microwave or anything.
Good.
But it's definitely Nutella's cousin because it tastes just like it.
Yeah, but better.
And I love the color of it. It's really it
Mhm.
looks very chocolatey.
Mhm.
Okay, so after let's pretend this is cooking.
Yeah.
I took some Italian. Actually, when I was at Whole Foods, they had Italian sausage
Mhm.
that's not in casings. You can just buy it by the pound. So
Oh,
then they have,
interesting.
yeah. So that's what I did. So I bought a pound of Italian sausage, sauteed it up,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to add it to this soup.
Mhm. I mean, the idea is that the sausage is out of the casing, so it crumbles and mixes into
Right.
the
So
soup.
it crumbles. You just cut it into small pieces,
Right.
and so it kind of gives you a little protein in there.
Mhm. Yeah.
So you almost have a full meal.
Oh, yeah.
You have your lentils, you have your vegetables, you have your meat, and then you have the broccoli rub.
Mhm. Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I'm
So
going
the
to,
broccoli rabe, you said you steamed that before you put it in, or you just put it in as is?
no, I put it in as is.
Okay, that's
This,
what I thought.
yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah, you just cut it up. I mean, you put it as much as you want. You could put the whole bunch in. Here's the
Sure.
remainder of the bunch right there.
Right.
You don't have to,
I mean, it's going to kind of, I don't want to say it's going to shrink, but I guess that I'm.
it's really, it's not like spinach. Not
Mm.
like you put a pound of spinach in your pan, and before you know it, you're like, where did it go?
Mhm.
It's not going to
Mhm.
serve four people. This will definitely serve four people. So
Mhm.
just cut it up into smaller pieces. So
Mhm.
it's bite size. But
Yeah.
if you haven't ever cooked with it, you should try it once if you can find it. Like I said, it's
Yeah.
at Whole Foods and it does come from California. I think it's
Yeah.
Andy Boy that sells it,
Huh.
that manufactures it.
Uh-huh.
So right here we have all the ingredients we need. We just
Mhm.
are going to allow
Mhm.
the beans to expand and cook a little bit more.
I mean, this is one of those dishes, Marguerite, the longer it kind of works on, the flavors kind of intermingle and develop. I
Right,
mean,
right. So
leftovers the next day could be better than today's.
so
Actually.
this is what it looks like when it's done. This is the
Mhm.
finished product.
Mhm.
And it's not super thick, but thick
Mhm.
enough that you can dip some bread into it.
Right.
And it has all the colors that you just, I mean, it's so appetizing with
Yeah.
the greens and the oranges. And
Yeah.
then you have to just take some cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, here's under the under the paper and
Mhm.
just sprinkle that on.
Sure. I mean, if people wanted it thicker, they could let it cook down a little
Yeah,
more.
you could, yeah, and not put as much liquid in it, but I don't know that you want it thicker than that. So
Hmm.
it really is just it tastes fabulous. The flavors
Yeah.
alone are just wonderful. So
Yeah. I mean, that soup packet is really very versatile in that
yeah, and then
it could
one
be a
thing you want to
vegetarian
add,
dish, it could be meat dish.
I
You could
have
do
the sauce that came in the box.
right. The
I'm going to
sweet
add
pepper.
about
Mhm.
2 heaping tablespoons just
Right.
to give it some color and some flavor.
Hmm.
And so I'm using up quite a bit of the items that were in the box.
Of course.
And and then you can have dinner and feel
But the
good
idea
about it.
is that people actually use this stuff and eat it, Marguerite. There's not a
Yeah.
museum.
Good. So I'm putting some parsley on top. Then you can put
Mhm.
whatever you want. You want to put some mint, you want to put some basil, that would be great too. Um,
Mhm.
okay, so I'm gonna just check on my dessert.
So that would be sort of the main dish or the dish for the evening.
Yeah, this
Um,
with some bread. I mean, it could
yeah,
be, a perfect winter night.
yeah. Maybe like a thick bread, um, maybe toasted
Yeah, some sourdough would be great with this.
sourdough. Um,
Something you could dip in there.
mhm. But
So
the dessert is going to be the pan forte because I know some people have just joined we're doing it.
Yeah,
So the
pan
main
forte
dish,
is what came in this, okay?
yeah, the panforte is from Siena, Tuscany, obviously famous for the panforte. And what that is, let's just talk about that for a second because I don't think a lot of people, well,
So,
I know
yeah.
a lot of people don't know what it is. And what it is it's basically a very dense um, s- uh, it's a sweet, it's a dolce, but there are different versions, but it's orange spices, fig,
Yeah,
walnut. I mean, they're just
candy,
different. Mhm.
yeah, it has almonds, wheat,
Mm,
uh, walnuts, hazelnuts, pistachios, coconut, mustard, milk, and egg, and soy.
mhm.
Um,
But I mean,
510 calories per serving.
oh, I know, but I love it. I'll eat it all day long. But
So let me see. And it's very, like I said, it's very dense. So you need to
yeah,
soften it a little bit.
that's one of my favorite sweets. I'm a sucker for stuff with fruit and nuts in it, and so yeah, I think every December I try to include something a pan forte of some sort in the box for sure because I just think and it's a holiday sweet
Holiday treat.
in
Yeah.
Italy.
It's
Mhm.
like a it's a fruit cake. Panettone.
Yeah, it's a fruit cake,
Very
but I would
thick
say it's
panettone.
less. I would say it's less sweet. Sometimes these panfortes come with a little packet of powdered sugar, and you can dust it.
Yeah, you can
Um,
do whatever you
you
want
could
to
do
it.
that. I tend not to do that because I don't like it to be overly sweet personally, but
You know, I love panettone. I love it. I just
I
love the
know,
flavor. I love
I
any
know
flavor, and it has become so popular.
it's
Some of the
everywhere.
stores like Home
Hmm.
Goods started carrying it in
Well,
October, and
they're all over.
I
Yeah,
went right after Thanksgiving to get some more for my neighbors, and they were all sold out.
yeah.
And I said, "Oh, now if
Yeah.
people from Utah are eating panettone, you know
That
it's
means
taking
that
off."
means it's arrived. Yeah. I just had some last night. Sometimes, and I don't know in Salt Lake City, but where I am, there can be Italians that are making it here. So a lot of the panettone, or most of it, what people buy, comes from Italy,
Yeah,
which is also good. But sometimes you'll find Italians here making it here, and that's
it's
always kind
just
of
so
interesting.
much work. Yeah, I just
It is. It's a big project. That's why we buy it and we don't make it. So
yeah.
you put ice cream, vanilla ice cream on top of the
On top
panforte.
of on top of the Beneforte,
Hmm.
and then I'm putting some of this chocolate.
The nocciolata, the hazelnut
Oh,
cream.
I love it. It's just so
Hmm.
yummy. I could just
Hmm.
eat it right off the spoon. That with some bananas would be really good.
Oh yeah. That nocciolata it's a fairly substantial jar. It can
Yeah,
go a long
yeah.
way. So for that
And
dessert, Marguerite, you have the warm panforte on the bottom, then you have the ice cream, of course, cold and it's melting with chocolate on the top. Oh, and
and
a
just
flower.
so
No.
you gotta, you know what, I've been in the food business 45 years. I
Hmm.
started out teaching cooking classes, catering small parties for friends and neighbors.
Hmm.
And it just expanded to
Yeah.
teaching larger classes and have another
Right.
big catering business and then two restaurants and TV and radio and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Anyway, for 45 years, the one tip I give people, if you want your plates to look absolutely drop dead gorgeous,
Hmm.
garnish. I
Right.
mean, just garnish everything.
Yeah. Can you
Um,
move that closer? We can't see that, Marguerite. Can you move that closer to you?
okay,
Even closer. There we go.
let's move some of this stuff.
There we go.
So, yeah, I mean, it's just so that
Hmm.
poor little pianoforte is on the bottom there. It's
Right.
being suffocated by the ice cream, and then it has the chocolate. I mean,
Right.
what's missing? I mean, it's got
Well,
fruit,
okay. No, what's
chocolate,
missing,
and ice
Marguerite, is
cream.
an espresso, and I can tell you, you put that next to it, because I love to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
espresso with Forte. So
So and then oh yeah, and then I put out the little biscotti next to the espresso so
yeah.
that I
Do you
mean
have
if
some of
you're
the
having
biscotti out? Can you show us?
yeah, so if you're having dessert, serve the panforte, and then you serve the
Yeah,
espresso with the biscotti, and I mean it's done. It's
yeah. But
you look
do
like
you have some of the biscotti out? Can you show us the biscotti there?
oh here.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Not that people haven't seen what the biscotti look like. Oh, he
No,
does
they're
have,
delicious. I've tried them, and they're
our
actually I had
cameraman
them.
has put espresso on the screen, and now I'm ready.
Well, I had it this morning with breakfast. I had my own box that was open, and I thought,
Right.
it's just sitting here looking at me,
Yeah.
and I'm thinking, I've got to try this. So it was really good, and I dipped it
Yeah.
in my coffee. So we have the soup, we
Yep.
have the dessert, you have another, dessert or breakfast or whatever you want,
Hmm.
and it couldn't get any simpler. And make sure that you garnish everything with
Yeah.
parsley or fresh mint or fresh basil. Put on some grated cheese. It just looks like it came
Mhm.
from a restaurant. It
Yeah.
just you take that extra 2 minutes to make it look pretty. And my motto is please garnish. Please go out to your garden, clip some.
Yeah.
I went out and clipped some pine, and I had some flowers that I bought
Oh,
last
interesting.
week, and
Hmm.
there's still a couple that were alive. So
If
yeah,
anybody has
this
any
would make a
questions,
great
Marguerite,
dessert.
they can type questions into the chat area if they want.
Yeah, if you have a
Um,
question, I mean, if I can't answer it,
yeah, well,
I don't know what.
uh, but the espresso cups are from Taste Italy Monthly, and then
Right.
the olive oil
And so is
jar
this.
is that's ours as well, and that's only made just for us in Umbria, which is in the central
Oh, I
Italy.
love Umbria. Oh my
Yeah,
God, Umbria is
yeah.
beautiful.
Hmm.
Somebody gave me a bottle of olive oil for Christmas. I mean,
Uh-huh.
there's no better gift. So she
Yeah,
said she gave it to me. She said, "I didn't know what to get you, but I know you use it by the gallon." So
of course.
she brought me a bottle of olive oil, and I transferred it into this because I had used my first
Sure,
batch,
sure.
and it just is so pretty. And it's got its own little spout up here.
Yeah.
So I think
Um, yeah,
so.
we saw those.
Italian food. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's it's the thing now. People are eating it like crazy, and believe it or not, I mean, I don't know what you know about Salt Lake City, but we have quite a few Italians who live here,
yeah.
and they just opened up three Italian restaurants in the last couple of
Really?
months. Three new
Oh.
ones. Not
Mm.
that there weren't already some, but
Hmm.
there's one.
Hmm.
Did you hear about the one on 21st South?
Mm.
Run by a Asian guy. And he said, I love Italian food. I'm just going to cook Italian food. But it's been taking off and everybody's talking about it.
As long as
So,
the food is good.
yeah,
Um,
well, I
Marguerite,
guess
let's talk a little bit about you have a cookbook coming up.
yeah,
You've been working on a cookbook. It's written.
it's written and we're doing the photo shoots next month.
Uh-huh.
It's my fifth book. I still have my first book I self-published back in 2001.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That
Right.
that sort of
Yeah.
dates me, but I self-published it after I sold one of my restaurants, and
Hmm.
everybody said we want the recipe to this and this and this, and then I thought, well, let me combine it with some of the best recipes from my childhood because
Hmm.
it's a lot of my food is Italian.
Hmm.
And so I wrote the book, and it's been a bestseller. And actually, right now, I'm not gonna republish it because I have this new book coming out. But I do
Yeah.
have books left over, maybe 48 of them out of
Yeah.
30,000. But
And they're
so that was
available on
my first book.
Amazon.
And yeah, Savor the Memories
Yeah.
is the thing of that. So it was a bestseller. Then I wrote three more cookbooks.
Hmm.
And then the same publishing company called me a year ago
Hmm.
exactly and said, we need to talk about another book. And
Hmm.
we want to do something more Italian, your heirloom, your history. So it's going to be
Hmm.
called the Heirloom Italian Cookbook. And it's going to have like 125 recipes at least 75 photographs of food and family. So it's a lot of
Right.
history. It's a lot of stories. They said, we want stories of your family and how you got to be cooking. My family, they're known for their food. And my mother was an incredible cook, and my brother's a great cook, and my cousins and my nephew. I mean, everybody
Yeah.
cooks.
But it's
So,
also the cookbook was also a lot of work, and you have a big month next month. Tell us what happens next month.
yeah. So next month, January, we're starting the shoot here in the house. I'm cooking all the food here.
Photo
It's
shoot. Hmm.
food. Yeah, it's just me. Well, I'm trying to get some people to help me. Um, so we're going to be doing 75 recipes in 1 month. In
Yeah.
8 days, actually. We have
It- it-
8 days allocated for the photo shoot.
right. Right.
And that's all that it's a food photographer. It's all she does is,
Yeah.
you know, the photography of food. So
Yeah.
that's her specialty. And she could give us 8 days in the month of
Hmm.
January.
That's going to
So
be crazy.
that's
Mm.
about, 9 recipes a day.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So I will be having a lot of little post cooking
End
parties
of days
in my
party.
house. Yeah.
Mhm.
Once we get that done, I have meetings with. This is something new to me, because when I wrote my other books, it was pretty much here. Here's the book. Go out and sell it, and I
Yeah.
did. This now I've got people who are we're meeting from the East Coast, the West Coast, from
Hmm.
Texas and California to New York and Midwest, and
Now,
all it's all marketing.
are
It's
these
all
book
marketing.
reviewers or book reviewers or?
No, they're marketers.
Oh,
They're
okay.
marketing. They're marketing the book. And
Interesting.
so I have a big meeting with them in January too.
Wow.
So the book is going to be
Amazing.
out in September of 2026.
Yeah.
Um, it's going to be a hardback coffee table book, one of
Hmm.
those, you just pick up and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all this beautiful
Yeah.
food. And I've got to cook this and this and this. And it's something I've dreamt of doing, but I didn't have the
Yeah.
energy or the those are expensive to produce. And
Sure.
I'm very lucky
Well,
to have a publisher to come
yeah.
to me and say, this is what we want you to do now. You've done
Hmm.
everything else. And I said, okay, this is my last cookbook. Uh, it'll be out next fall, and we're going to market it. And it's going to
Good.
be
We,
heirloom Italian. So Italian food is so hot right now. I mean,
yeah.
it's
Well,
everybody
it
wants to
never,
go to Sicily, and they want to go to Italy, and they're
but it's,
opening up Italian restaurants everywhere. So
whole
yeah, I'm pretty pleased with
food was
it.
never out of style. We included a link to your book in the chat
Oh,
or one
okay,
of your books
okay. Yeah, there's
there so people can
they
go check
yeah.
it out.
Did I give you my Instagram account? I think I did. So that you could contact me and I could mail you the book, because I've had uh
Mhm.
one lady came and bought 30 books. She said, I want 30 books, because if these are the last of them, I need to keep 30.
Mhm.
Okay. I will
What is
wrap
your
them.
Instagram handle? What is your
Okay,
Instagram
it's
handle, Marguerite?
Manja Bene 100.
Mangiabene 100.
Yeah. So
There you
at
go.
this point, yeah, I'm really
Okay.
excited about this little gathering here
Of course. Well, now you guys are going to eat because you guys are a few hours ahead of me. And okay, I think we did everything we wanted to do.
okay. If
Um,
anybody has any questions, let me know.
yeah, everyone is question free. No questions.
Oh,
So
they know, because I know everything.
yeah, well, don't have
Well, let
questions.
me know. Yeah. And we're gonna sit here, Dave and I are gonna munch on this stuff.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
we'll have a happy
Okay. I can't.
holiday, and thanks thanks for the
Yeah,
opportunity to do this.
of course. I can't tell
Yeah.
if I'm on the screen anymore. So, but if I am, I'm waving goodbye to everybody.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
can't tell. But
Big one.
we're gonna have, of course, this has been recorded. We'll put it in the newsletter. We will send the newsletter out in the next few days with the recipes that Marguerite used, Marguerite's recipes, using the stuff in the December box of Taste Italy Monthly. And then the recording of this show will be on our webpage, on the page called Taste Italy Media, which you can find the link at the bottom of tasteitalymonthly.com. Okay,
Okay.
I think that's good.
All
Ciao for
right.
now.
See ya.
Okay,
Happy holidays.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.